C9 vs GG started very quickly after some over-aggressive trading from the GG bot lane took them extremely low, which made it very easy for a level 4 MSI to get the ball rolling with an early double kill. He would throw away a decent chunk of his lead at 9 minutes in a very strange play where Blabber must have been alt-tabbed as he just let his mid laner die right in front of him before scrambling to trade the kill back. This cost him his flash, which meant he could not escape the collapsing members of GG. C9 wouldn't let this slow them down, however, and returned to punish the flashless Gory. From then on it was all C9, as they killed Stixie and Huhi for overstepping mid lane, and then showed the world that it is actually possible for a Western team to properly set up and bait a Baron, turning onto Golden Guardians as they tried to enter the river, taking down 2 before returning to the objective. MSI and Fudge killed Licorice and teleported top lane to the rest of their team to bury the Guardians, comfortably taking game 1. Game 2 began much better for GG, as Licorice solo killed Fudge, and the bot lane actually managed to build a lead over C9's, which translated into the first dragon. GG focused all of their resources into Stixie this game, using the Rift Herald to get the first tower bot lane, before moving him to top lane to farm more plates, and eventually using the second Herald to get that tower as well. This lead ballooned even further when an attempted engage from MSI gift-wrapped the Guardians 2 kills. Blabber didn't want MSI to be the only one giving Stixie a presence, so he overchased to play top lane to make sure the Aphelios could kill him too. At 21 minutes, GG rather inexplicably dropped control of the topside jungle, which resulted in Stixie losing his flash as he tried to join the rest of his team, and Gory losing his life when he tried to take back some space around the Nash. C9 saw their opportunity, and while MSI's flank wouldn't get any more kills, it did successfully zone GG away from the pit while C9 took the Baron. Golden Guardians found a pick mid on Fudge to slow down the C9 push, but apparently didn't realize that if they overextended on mid lane, Cloud9 could just do the same thing back. GG knew that they had thrown the game away, and started looking to catch C9 sleeping during their setups, but it turns out that making a quick pick on Xayah Gragas is pretty hard, and they were able to stall long enough for Kha'Zix and Annie to turn the play into 2 more kills for C9. The NA first seed would secure their second Baron uncontested, and then trap Golden Guardians on the wrong side of the map as they tried to deep-push mid. GG got corralled into the Wolf Pit, where they were blown away, ending Game 2. GG had another strong start in Game 3, collecting first blood mid lane alongside ganks onto Sven and Fudge, which all went over to River's Kha'Zix. They found 2 more kills at 11 minutes when C9 ventured too far up the river. Gory overextended after the play, and C9 picked up their first kill of the game. GG started to lose their lead as Gory got sniped by a rocket from Berserker during a very close 1v1 with MSI, before a fight in mid lane went C9's favour as well a minute later. Now it was GG's turn to secure a clean Baron, as Poppy continued to be the bane of would-be spine stealers everywhere. C9 tried to force mid lane, anticipating the Guardians to reset after taking the Baron, but River looped around for a good flank, and Licorice fulfilled his role perfectly, zoning the enemy carries while his team dealt with Blabber and setting up a second kill on MSI. C9 picked off River when he was separated from the rest of his team, but Golden Guardians quickly collapsed, and Stixie took over the fight until some immaculate spacing from Berserker shut him down. The C9 ADC stayed around on insanely low HP, winning the 1v1 with Huhi before Licorice returned from killing Fudge to salvage the fight for GG. At 29 minutes, C9 tried to rush the Baron, but it was stolen by River, and the fight went GG's way as well when Berserker and Sven got sent packing by the Keeper's verdict. C9 managed to survive the Guardian's second Baron buff, only to then lose the game when a greedy recall from Berserker was perfectly punished by Licorice. With the Jinx dead, Cloud9 had no hopes of winning the fight, and GG took it to Game 4. C9 completely flipped the script in Game 4, playing a heavily early game-centric poke comp and took over straight away. Gory was getting the better of MSI in the Yasuo Cassante matchup, but a gank from Blabber burned his flash and took him low, making him easy prey for first blood on the repeat gank. Blabber kept pushing the pace, threatening a bot dive. GG tried to turn on him before Berserker and Sven could crash the wave, but Blabber finished off the low HP Huhi in the 1v3, and River and Stixie fell shortly after. C9's lead could not have been better visualized at 9 minutes when Sven solo killed River as support Heimerdinger. Golden Guardians weren't ready to go home yet though, picking off MSI on their way to contest the dragon. C9 finished the objective, but River got his revenge as the Maokai R caught Sven. Sadly, GG got too excited and Blabber took down River while Berserker solo killed Stixie. C9 got 2 more kills at 12 minutes when Huhi and Gory went too deep trying to defend the Herald play mid lane. At 25 minutes, C9 were 9,000 gold ahead and Licorice could not stand up to their damage. C9 moved to the Baron after that pick, but with no one trying to keep River out of the pit, he managed to outsmite Blabber again, and the buff bought GG precious time that they needed to scale. But the lead that C9 had built up until that point was enough to keep the Guardians pinned in their base, so that when the next Baron spawned, they were too late to contest it. With the Nash already gone, GG looked for the fight and found it as a 3-man Rakan Yasuo combo meant only 2 Barons survived on C9. This victory was short-lived though, when they were once again late to an objective, but this time it was the Elder Dragon, and the extra teamfight power meant that C9 crushed the Guardians 4-0 and would advance to fight Gen G in the next round. So I ended up not recording this on Monday because I just couldn't be bothered, and so I did it this morning instead. And that's the end of that's it. That's the story. Thanks for watching.